Benvenuti a tutti, and welcome to another edition of Italian America Long Island. My name is Dave Anthony Sataticati. Tonight, we're going to be seeing highlights of the 2019 Italian Heritage and Cultural Fair held at the beautiful Smithtown Historical Society grounds. This fair is quite different from any other you've been to, because while they have all of the food, the music, and entertainment that you've come to expect from Italians, they also have cultural presentations by great authors and presenters on many, many different topics related to Italian culture. So won't you please join me now as we see highlights of the 2019 Italian Heritage and Cultural Fair.
We have here today, out here in the Smithtown Historical Society with the Sons of Italy in America, with all of our friends here celebrating the Italian Cultural and Heritage Festival. And it is amazing to be out here with my friends and with all of these wonderful people, you know, really celebrating this incredible culture and heritage that we have here, and celebrating it as we begin the summer is a wonderful thing. And so I'm just proud to be here, and it's great to be on the show.
Good afternoon, my name is Tony Naccarato, and I'm the New York State President of the Sons and Daughters of Italy in America. I'm very pleased to be here today for the District 1 Heritage and Culture Festival, which is a wonderful event for us to celebrate our homeland of Italy. There are many people here. We're lucky to have a wonderful day, and we have so many volunteers, and we have so many people that are working very, very hard. And I'm pleased that this was put together, and it is absolutely wonderful.
Ciao! Welcome to Belgiorno Family Mobile Wood-Fired Pizza. I'm Carl Belgiorno, chef owner operator of this Neapolitan artisanally made pizza. Cooked in our Forza Forni caterer oven from Modena, Italy.
If you marry the baker boy, he'll go and come, he'll come and go, he'll mix the flour in the pan. If you marry the baker boy, he'll have a cannoli in his hand. Come on! Hey mama, take your big bacala. Hey mama, cacano che cacata. Hey mama, come voglio marità. Come voglio, come voglio marità. Hey mama, take your big bacala. Hey mama, come che cacata. Hey mama, come voglio marità. Come voglio marità. Give yourselves a big hand.
It's a lot. You see the smoke on the outside?
Penso che in sogni così non ritorni mai più. Mi dirigevo le mani alle facili blu. Poi all'improvviso veniva il vento rapito e cominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito.
Don't forget you are my darling. Don't forget to be all you mean to me. Don't dimenticare, your love is like a star, my darling. Shining bright and clear.
everybody. I'm Mike Dange. I'm with the New York Alfa Romeo Owners Club. And we're out here having fun, showing our beautiful cars, and having a great time out here at this festival.
Hi, I'm Greg Mason. This is my car, the 2018 Alfa Romeo Giulia. Black Vulcano is the actual color. 4-cylinder, 280 horsepower, terrific car. And it's the first one I've had, and so far it's much better than the Maserati I had.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Ziggy.
Hi, I'm Ken Morikabe. This is my 74 Alfa Romeo. I'm here at the Smithtown Italian Festival. It's a 1974, and I've had it for many years, and it's always brought me great pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely is a man without love. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely is a man without love. Quando mi innamoro, tutto bene, chi mi ha lavorato di te. Every day I start up, then I cry my heart out. Lonely is a man without love. Here he goes. Tell me, every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely is a man without love. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely is a man without love. Every day I wake up, then I start to break up, knowing it's cloudy above. Every day I start out, then I cry my heart out. Lonely is a man without love.
Hi, my name is Mike DeLucia, and I'm at the Italian Cultural Festival in Smithtown, Long Island. And I'm here today to talk about the most famous basketball player that no one's ever heard of. His name is Angelo Hank Luisetti. Now, Hank isn't an Italian name, but it was a name that Hank Luisetti received as a child, and no one knows why. Usually when I talk about Hank Luisetti, I have to first talk about Italians in the media. Italians in the media are an issue because since 1972, 1973, or after The Godfather, most Italians are portrayed in films as either criminals or uneducated goons. If there's a film besides a comedy that you can mention a character, except for Unbroken, who doesn't fit any of that criteria, I'd be interested to find out who they are and what it is. And it is after all the Italians have contributed to this country and to the world. When we think about it, Italians as inventors, as creators, as architects, as mathematicians and bankers and physicists, the great Enrico Fermi, and Mr. Volta, who created the battery, and all the great contributions of Italian Americans and Italians in the world. But yet the media demonstrates us in these small categories, which is not, it's an insult to us and to our ancestors, to our children, and to our grandchildren. Hank Luisetti is the greatest basketball player of all time that no one's ever heard of. Now people are going to look at that and say, come on, what are you talking about? That's what happened the first time I heard it. The first time it was actually from my father, who one of his famous expressions was, "Michael, we taught the world." He said to me, because I said I wanted to write a screenplay about somebody and I wanted to star in it. And he said, I have the perfect person. His name's Hank Luisetti. He was the greatest basketball player of all time. I said, who? Never heard of him before. He said, trust me. He was the first person to score 50 points in one game. He invented all these different things. He took basketball into the modern era. So I started to research Hank Luisetti. And what I discovered was a story like, really, it was very, very similar to Rocky. When Hank Luisetti played, total scores of basketball games were 30 points. It was a defense-based game. Two-handed shots, two-handed passing. Luisetti perfected and brought to the main stage the running one-handed shot. He was fast breaking at a time when people didn't even break. He was credited for being the first person to drill behind his back. His story came out at Madison Square Garden, and the best team in the West was put against the best team in the East, LIU, at Madison Square Garden. They thought that this team from California was going to fold. Hank Louis Eddy absolutely destroyed them. That night, basketball changed. Modern basketball was born. My book, Madness, The Man Who Changed Basketball, is available on Amazon. Just put in Madness, The Man Who Changed Basketball. It just won an award. It's going to get its sticker soon. It just won an international award.
Man, I gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on the tracks and take a back seat, hitchhike, and take a long, long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready. Breathe a little thing called love. Well, there goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot, cold feelings. She's being a cool, cool, cool sweat. This is your part, gang. Let's get those hands up high. Oh, I gotta be cool. Relax, get 'em up, get hip, and get on my tracks and take a back seat, hitchhike, and take a long, long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready. Breathe a little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever, then she leaves me in a cool, cool, cool sweat. Man, I gotta be cool, relax, get hip, and get on my tracks and take a back seat, hitchhike, and take a long, long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready. Breathe a little thing called love. Breathe a little thing called love. Breathe a little thing called love. Breathe a little thing called love, called love. Breathe a little thing called love. Breathe a little thing called love, called love, called love, called love, called love. Love, 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 love. Oh, the love.
How you doing? Glenn Fasulo here from Fasulo's Food Service. Today's a beautiful day. We're at the Italian Cultural Heritage Festival at Smithtown, which is a great event for the Sons of Italy. Today we're serving up our all-time favorite Italian dishes, sausage and peppers. We got sweet and hot, and of course we're serving our delicious zeppelis. So work up your appetite and come on down to the festival.
Coach here. We're having a fabulous time. We are representing Marconi Manor, Marconi Lodge, but actually there are lots and lots of lodges here having a great day. I'm going to be on.
My name is Anthony Rotoli from the Vigiano Brothers Lodge, 3436 Sons of Italy. This is one of the best festivals of culture and song that you could ever have. And to say that Italians don't have culture, well, come here and look at this thing. Look at the singers we have. They're fantastic. You know, people are listening to them that they're amazed how good their talent is. We have a boy that's 15 years old coming up and singing Italian music. It's fantastic. Dave, him and his wife, they do a great job entertaining the people. They're amazed. Come. Next time we have it next year, I want everybody coming out. So thank you very much, whoever came. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, so today I was in Smithtown and I was happily invited to this great event, and I was able to sing 6 numbers, and I had a great time even though I was flying out here. Got to see the people, got to express myself in front of a different crowd, and just happy that I was able to be here, so thank you.
We went Bob, Angela, Grace, we're from Sergeant John Audrey's We're here at the Italian Festival. It's a great day. Come on, but it's a great day and we are having fun. Come on over. Good job.
Hi, I'm Lou Gallo, the event chairman of this great enterprise, the Order Sons and Daughters of Italy in America, at the Smithtown Historical Society grounds. And the purpose of this particular enterprise is to do what we do best, and that is to showcase and promote Italian culture, Italian language, and the Italian legacy. And we have so much to offer here. We have a lot of our sponsors who supported us, but what we love to do is to promote the culture and the history and the legacy of our people. We truly believe we are the chosen people of culture, and we have so much to offer with our entertainers, and of course we have our craft vendors, and of course the Italian food. Where would we be without the sausage and the peppers and the pizza? It's not an Italian event, it's not a cultural showcase unless of course you exhibit and display the food. So if you put it all together, this is our way in Suffolk County of promoting the best and the brightest we have in the order. So please, come and see us next time.
Go ahead, Tina, you do.
Hi, my name is Tina Ambrosio, and we live in Rocky Point, New York, and we are at the Italian Festival in Smithtown, and it's wonderful, and it's a pleasure to come. They had one 3 years ago, which is just beautiful, and we love to come here every year. We belong to the Vigiano brothers.
Hi, my name is Giuseppe Ambrosio. Me and Tina, the husband and wife, we come to the festival over here in Smithtown. It is wonderful, and I want to call all of you Italians next year, this time, please come. You will see that you will have a great time and wonderful food also. Thank you. Thank you very much. They got great pizza.
I'm Ziggy.
I'm Angelique. We're doing the sound for today's Italian Heritage Festival.
Hey, Ziggy. 2019.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun yet sweltering day. I mean, it is summer after all. My name is Lou Del Bianco. First, can we give Lou Gallo and all of his staff a huge round of applause for bringing you here and all of you. Thank you, Lou. I am an actor, singer, and a storyteller, and I've been telling stories for 32 years. But this story means so much to me because it's about someone in my family. It's about my grandfather. I guess you can tell who the grandson is and who the grandfather is. That's me, Lou, and that's my grandpa, Louis. I was his only grandson and his namesake. And as you know, in the Italian culture, that's a very big deal. So my grandpa, my nonno, and I had a very strong bond and connection. Some days when I would visit my grandpa, he loved to show me something he made with his own 2 hands. I thought this was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. This is a marble bust that my grandfather carved with his own likeness out of white marble. I remember standing on a chair and my grandpa taking my little 5-year-old fingers and tracing his marble Roman profile. I remember putting his fedora on his own carved head, as you see in the photo. But what I remember most of all was my grandpa taking me by the shoulders and saying, "I am Luigi. You are Luigi." Well, 2 years later, I'm in 2nd grade, and I find this in a drawer. It's an old yellow booklet. I ask my mother, "Mom, what's this?" When my mother tells me, my jaw drops to the floor. "Can I show this to my class at school?" Now, you have to understand, when I was a boy, I was extremely shy. Probably because I was one brother with 6 sisters. Yes, I'm going to say that again. 6 sisters, so I didn't talk much. But finding this out about my grandfather gave me a confidence I never thought I had. And I can still remember standing in front of that classroom of mine, 2nd grade, holding that booklet and saying, I want to tell you about my grandpa. And that's why I'm here today, everybody. I want to tell you about my grandpa. He was Luigi Del Bianco. And he was the chief carver, the master carver on this, the Mount Rushmore National Memorial. My grandfather is part of our American history, and I'm so pleased to be sharing this special story with you today. So here it is, Mount Rushmore. It's known the world over. It's iconic. I'm curious, please raise your hand if you've ever been to Mount Rushmore. Fabulous, great. All right. And if you're not sure where it is, it's located in the orange-colored state, South Dakota. It's about 1,800 miles. And there are 4 presidents that are honored on Mount Rushmore. I'll just go through them just very briefly. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. So those are the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore. Now you're going to hear this name a lot today. This is the genius sculptor who figured out how to carve 60-foot faces on the side of a mountain. Even by today's standards, that would seem impossible. His name was Gutzon Borglum. And there were 400 men who helped Borglum bring these stone faces to life. But you should know there was only one other classically trained artist on Borglum's level who assisted him in refining the faces. That was my grandfather. Amici, benvenuti. Everyone please say buongiorno. Hey, amici, you come to watch Luigi work, huh? Hey, amici, do you know where you are? I'm going to tell you where you are. You are in the studio of the genius, the master, Mr. Gutzon Borglum. Amici, every day, the master and me, we try to find the best way to measure the small face and move that measurement to the big face, the mouth. In the morning, I measure the small eye. In the afternoon, I carve the big eye. Sono io, Luigi. I am carving the big eye of the president. Do you see the eye, how big, amici? Look at the nose and back of me. Amici, when I carve, the hot sun beats the back of my head. Eh? The wind blows and shakes the scaffold. I feel I'm going to fall out. The dust makes my face white like a ghost. And the drill that I hold is 45 pounds. Mamma mia. And amici, when I carve the eye, I do it 500 feet in the air. I take this photo. I stand on top of the head of President Bush. You can find out more about my grandpa's amazing story, his immigrant journey, his time at Rushmore, and the 25 years it took for us to get him recognized in my book, Out of Rushmore Shadow, the Luigi Del Bianco story, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Thank you.
Thank you, Lou. Your presentation was fantastic, entertaining, and educational. I hope many, many more people hear the story of your wonderful grandfather. There were so many exciting events at this festival, we couldn't tape them all. There was a presentation on the Italian chapel at Orkney, built by Italian prisoners of war in World War II. There was also an intoxicating demonstration on making homemade wine, a staple in many Italian households. Noted authors Jackie Fisher, Robert Savino, and Rosemary Dunphy were also at the festival with their notable books. Finally, the terrific singer Teresa Sario performed a wonderful set at the Showmobile. We've got time for a few more minutes of the festival. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi, my name is Barbara. Come on down. Join the Sons of Italy.
Ancestors from...
Hi. Hi, everybody. It's Keith, along with Richie and Rosie here at the Sons of Italy Festival. Go ahead, honey.
Hi, we're having a great time. It's a beautiful day, and we're enjoying the Italian Festival.
Hi, my name is Richie. Everybody calls me Bump, and it's a gorgeous day here. A little warm, but under the trees and the shades, it's very nice.
And finally, last thanks to our friend Dave Seta Ducati for doing this taping for us. He's a great guy.
magic moment, close to my life forever, forever till the end of time. Across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart. It's time we stand and say, we're proud to be American, where it means I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me, and I'm glad we stand up next to you, and defenders till today, 'cause there ain't no doubt of this land. God bless the USA.
Yeah, I believe where love is here, when boy meets girl, here's what they say. When the moon hits your eye like the big beats of mine, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. That's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing, Vita Bella. Vita Bella. Hearts will play, tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like the Vita Bella.